Buon pomeriggio, guys. Hello, what's up? Lorenzo here. Topic for today. Just gonna share with you just a quick vlog. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna share with you filmmakers. Okay, that I personally admire right now that are kind of doing stuff out of the box, meaning the films that they have been making or made a couple of years ago or some now are very different. Okay, different from the rest, meaning they always produce something that's new, unusual, and just a new trend. They always start a new trend in something, and this is why I personally admire these guys. And these guys aren't Americans. Okay, these guys are from Europe, and I'm gonna share with you some of these guys that I truly admire. Okay, so one that always does something different, and he would make films every 4 or 5 years. I know it he takes quite a long time, but every time he makes one, it's always an event. It's treated like a global phenomenon. Like when there's news outlets that say his name and says that he's doing another film, everybody gets lined up. Okay, so this guy, his name is Gaspar. No, okay. Those that are familiar with him, you know what I'm talking about, and those that are not, okay, he's the guy responsible for making one of the most, or actually the most. One of the most brutally disturbing films ever made in the history of film. In the history of film. Okay, and it's called Irreversible. Okay, it's a French film. Okay, starring Monica Bellucci, Vincent Cassel. It's a rape revenge film told backwards. So it's interesting, right? It's like Chris Nolan's Memento, but he made it like a sort of death wish revenge plot told in reverse, which means you have the aftermath. The revenge is first, so it makes you think, what's happening. Then you go on to the incident. Okay, the what do you call this? The Monica Bellucci gets violated brutally. Okay, that's something you'll never forget once you see it. Then it becomes before that, and then it ends peacefully. Okay, so it's kind of like a psychology test, but at the same time, it makes you have it's a more brutal realization, knowing that the ending, it ends like knowing the fate of that person, the innocence of that person, and then you knowing the fate, what's gonna happen to her next. It's kind of sad and brilliant in a way to end it in reverse. So there we go. You have Gaspar Noé. Then he made Enter the Void. It's an acid trip. I love that film, and it's a POV acid trip film. A guy taking drugs, and then during a drug deal he gets shot and he dies, and you see his soul wandering around the nightlife of Tokyo, Japan. So it's pretty interesting. It's a tough watch, but if you watch it long enough, you're gonna get it. Then he made Climax. Okay, one of my favorite movies, Climax. It's different, very different. It's a very different dance film. Very simple, yet different in a way. Then Love, also very different. Not your type of romantic comedy. So then he made Vortex, a movie about the fear of old age. Also very different. You gotta see his films to understand. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but this is the type of director that he just goes out of the box. That's why he's Gaspar No. That's why he's known for having all these extreme films. So then he announced he's doing a kid movie, and starring 3 to 5 year olds. I wonder how that's gonna be like. And also he discussed that he wants to make a war film, and he wants to make it as brutal and scary as hell. And there are rumors that it's gonna take place in Kiev. But I just hope the guy makes a film now. I'm long awaiting this guy. I love this guy, Gaspar No. If you're a film buff, cinephile like myself, research the guy, watch his films. You'll get why he's very different from the rest, because the others are all doing all this traditional stuff, but this guy cuts the cake. He does something really, really different. So let's start with that. Gaspar No. Research that guy, and then tomorrow I'll name another one, and the next day I'll name another one. So this is a week of vlogs that these are underrated filmmakers that I truly admire, and just wanted to share with you guys that these guys are really creatively talented, not in the norm, because you can have normal dudes, yeah, you're talented and all that, but these guys make you think deep, and it elevates you to another level. So there you have it. Gaspar No for today's vlog. Tomorrow will be another one, and then the next one will be another one. So there you have it, guys. Just a little artistic sharing from me. So that's it. Have a good afternoon. Eat healthy. Pray to the Almighty, and keep updated with the news. So I don't think this war is gonna be over anytime soon. So better be updated. So that's it, guys. Gonna bounce. All right. Ciao, guys. All right. There we go. Frank Sinatra. All right, guys. Ciao.